Hello everyone, SB Simulators here and welcome to a different type of video. Today I will be responding to RacingGames.gg and a video they posted titled Gran Turismo should not be on the PC. Which is interesting to say the least because now I get to hear the other side of the argument opposing against Gran Turismo going on PC. Now I don't normally do these types of videos, but people who are familiar with channels such as Vertanga Plays, Griffin Gaming and Kim Josh Un will be familiar with this type of video when you're watching my own take. A disclaimer as well that I am acting under my country's copyright law, which is known as the Fair Dealing Act under the Republic of Ireland copyright law, which is my country's legal act. So, without further delay, let's get into the video.
Gran Turismo 7 has been perhaps the biggest racing release of 2022.
Yeah, biggest release of 2022, but for all the wrong reasons, given the fact that the game launched with predatory microtransactions and a grinding system that made you do the same race over and over again just to get that one car that you can't even get without having to pay for microtransactions. Seems like the biggest release for me, but for all the wrong reasons.
It certainly generated the most interest when it finally released in March after more than a year of delays.
Yeah, it generated a lot of interest for all the wrong reasons.
The Gran Turismo series is a special one for PlayStation gamers. However, in recent weeks, whispers have started that the series could soon be ported over to PC.
And it's looking like more and more of a possibility each day, considering the fact that God of War 2018, mind you, was released just last year, mind you. And that was a first party Sony exclusive before that went to the PC. So I could see Gran Turismo 7 down the pipeline, which is probably going to be the next major release soon. You never know.
While some players may be excited about that, we think it might not be the good news it sounds.
And one of those big people that are excited for Gran Turismo coming to the PC is Kazunori Yamauchi, who, if you see my last video, he stated he's considering bringing Gran Turismo to the PC. So it's a major possibility yet, my friend.
I'm Mark from Racing Games, and here's why we think while some PlayStation exclusives are successfully ported across to PC, Gran Turismo 7 shouldn't be one of them.
Well, Mark, I think I'm on the opposite side of the fence. I think Gran Turismo should be on the PC, but please, let's hear your take on this one. I am looking forward to hear this.
It's been a big month for Gran Turismo. The 25th anniversary of the very first title is approaching. Gran Turismo 7 just got a huge update, and the Gran Turismo World Series World Finals just took place in Monaco. It was during this event that series creator Kazunori Yamauchi was asked about a possible PC port for Gran Turismo 7.
Yeah, and we all know what Kazunori Yamauchi said in that article, which I have left a link to in my previous video, so you can check it out there anytime you wish.
His response was short but sweet, telling the interviewer, "We are looking into it and considering it." Whilst this confirms nothing, it does suggest Polyphony may have been considering a PC port for a while. It would certainly be a momentous move were Polyphony to break 25 years of exclusivity to the PlayStation.
And Kaz himself will be making the right moves, breaking that exclusivity like the other PlayStation games and putting on the PC, because as I stated previously, one, it means more people can play a game without having to spend €400 to €500 on a console just to play that one game, which I have preached 1,000 times over and over again.
But it's not the one the series should be making.
Actually, it should be a series that Sony should make for the PC because, one, it means it makes it more money for both Sony and Polyphony, and two, if they invest in crossplay for Gran Turismo, then we could be seeing PC players and PlayStation players racing alongside each other in Gran Turismo, which I think is definitely going to be a huge bonus for Sony and Polyphony if Sony decides to go ahead and portion onto the PC.
There are plenty of racing fans on PC, and the market for PC races is far more saturated than it is on PlayStation.
More saturated in terms of what? That we have too many options on the PC? Or that we can have more options to choose what racing sims we want to play, rather than just having to stick to that one racing sim and just have to put up with it then. You're acting like as if having options on a platform is a bad thing. PC doesn't work like Xbox and PlayStation does. It's an open platform. That means developers of these different racing sims can put their IPs on the PC and be able to compete with other developers, or even learn from what other developers are doing and implement it in their own sim. Whereas on PlayStation, Xbox, you can't do that. It's controlled by a single entity and having a flagship racing sim title. So, for example, Gran Turismo, as you know, is the flagship racing sim for the PlayStation, for now anyway. Meanwhile, Forza is the flagship racing sim title for Xbox. Whereas PC, we have multiple sim racing titles to choose from, which I believe is a good thing. And if you're someone like myself, if you don't want to play the other racing sims, you can just stick with that one sim and not have to change. Or if you fancy trying out the other racing sims on the PC, you can. That's the beauty of PC gaming. There's options.
That's not the only problem either, as most of Gran Turismo's competition on PC are ultra-realistic sims. From Assetto Corsa to R-Factor 2 and iRacing, PC players have an amazing array of realistic titles to choose from.
And you are very much correct with that statement. PC players do have a wide array of racing sims. So why not? So why don't we add Gran Turismo to that list, yeah?
Whilst not strictly an arcade title, Gran Turismo 7 is a big step behind the sim titles that PC players are used to playing on, and if the series ever moved to PC, it would only draw unfriendly comparisons.
Really? Really? Is that why you don't want Gran Turismo coming to the PC? Because it will receive quote-unquote unfriendly comparisons? Yeah, never mind the fact that Gran Turismo 7 currently is being crapped on by user reviews on Metacritic. But no, instead you're insist that it will be crapped on by PC sim racers if it goes to PC. You have got to be joking if this is the reason why Gran Turismo 7 shouldn't be on PC. Video games get compared all the time. Last time I checked, rarely any of them are unfriendly. Yeah, there's a little bit of bias in one or two of them, but generally that shouldn't be a deciding factor for whether if you want to play the game or not. As I stated previously, PC has many racing sims to choose from. You don't have to pick just the one sim over the other sim. You can choose from many different racing sims if you want to, or you could stick with the one if that's something you're more used to. But personally for me, I will happily welcome Gran Turismo on the PC, since there are many mods out there for Assetto Corsa that have Gran Turismo tracks and Gran Turismo cars there. So I don't see why Gran Turismo shouldn't be on the PC. But I'll give Mike the benefit of the doubt here, because either, I don't know, assuming that he doesn't write the script himself, I'm guessing that somebody at Racing Games is a massive PlayStation fan, and they probably told Mike to go buy this script. Just a thought though, you know. Either the narrator here is a PlayStation fan himself, or somebody who writes a script for these videos is a PlayStation fan. Either way, you can tell that there is a pro-PlayStation agenda being pushed in this video, and an anti-PC port agenda. But either way, let's continue on with the video.
The best thing Gran Turismo 7 can offer PC players is its single player experience. There is no PC game that offers things like license tests and missions, and that is a big selling point for Gran Turismo 7. It is certainly the thing that players enjoyed most when GT7 first arrived in March, but even here Gran Turismo 7 is lacking. The GT Cafe has been a poor replacement for a classic campaign mode. There is absolutely no competition from the AI or seasons to really compete in. This again is in stark contrast to other games where AI can battle you and test you with their pace, and there are championships to be won.
And the king of AI when it comes to sim racing is R-Factor 2 if you want a good offline sim racing experience against the AI.
Even Forza Horizon 5 has a difficulty system where the AI can really test you on the harder levels.
Can confirm, I played Forza Horizon 5 myself, and I can tell you that the AI will really put up a fight against you on the harder difficulties. So he is right there.
Older Gran Turismo fans, those most likely to be racing seriously on PC,
me being one of them of course,
were greatly disappointed by the single player offering in Gran Turismo 7. While players will get some joy from missions and license tests, they are one-off challenges that have no replay factor.
And you are correct there on that part. Yes, a lot of people were disappointed by the single player experience with the fact that it's been overrun by predatory microtransactions, as well as what you mentioned there earlier on, where instead of where you have to grind for at least 12 or even 13 hours just to get one legendary car without having to pay for microtransactions. So I'll give you that one there, Michael. You are correct on that one.
Gran Turismo's biggest selling point is that it's a solid simcade title that PlayStation players are happy to hype up. But in the cold light of day, when placed in direct comparison with the rest of the genre, Gran Turismo's glamour will fade quickly.
But that shouldn't be a reason not to go out and play Gran Turismo on the PC. There are people like myself out there who will happily pay €67 to play Gran Turismo on the PC, should it be successful on the PC. But if it launches with bugs and with glitches there, then that's perfectly okay by me at least, as I can play other games on the PC until Polyphony fixes the issues, and then I can go back and download it and replay it once again with the new patches and stuff. But yeah, as you can tell, there's really no hiding it now. They're not even hiding the fact that they're pushing a pro PlayStation agenda. RacingGames.gg is whoever is writing the script for this video is obviously insecure about Gran Turismo, the only PlayStation sim racing title, mind you, getting negative feedback among PC sim racers.
While its gameplay is fun, it isn't as engaging as other games when it comes to single player, nor does it have the best online offering. A PC release will definitely see an initial bump in sales, but after the disappointment that has surrounded Gran Turismo 7 already, it would only deepen the concern for Gran Turismo's future in the racing community.
Well, that's where modders can come into play, my friend, as there are people out there who can happily mod the game to either improve the graphics, improve the cars, or even add more cars to Gran Turismo, just like what they're doing with Assetto Corsa right now.
What do you think? Would you like to see Gran Turismo 7 on PC?
Yes, I would, provided that Polyphony do not butcher it up on day one and lose out on potential sales on the PC fanbase.
Or do you think the Gran Turismo series should stay in its lane on PlayStation? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to join in on the conversation while you're there. For now though, thanks for watching. I've been Mark from Racing Games. Please like and subscribe for all things Gran Turismo 7. Oh, and be sure to check out our giveaway we're currently running for your chance to win an awesome racing wheel. I'm now off to spend the next couple of hours setting up an online lobby for me and my racing buddies.
And just like that, the video is over. Now, whoever is writing the script for this video really needs a good talking to, because clearly Mark or somebody here at RacingGames.gg is pushing a pro PlayStation agenda, and they're pretty much afraid of Gran Turismo getting crapped on by the PC community because it's not like Assetto Corsa or R Factor 2 or iRacing for that matter, which in my opinion is far from the truth. I think Gran Turismo will be very much welcomed on the PC, but I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. So I guess the main takeaway from this video is Polyphony, Sony, don't bother porting Gran Turismo on the PC. Just do whatever the PlayStation fanboys are telling you, and don't bother porting it to the PC, because, you know, we don't want this game being crapped on by the hardcore sim racing fans who are so snobbish that they're going to give Gran Turismo a low score because it's not like ACC iRacing or R Factor 2. But yeah, that's all I want to say, guys. Let me know what you think of this video, and with that being said, unsubscribe, dislike, and tell me how wrong I am in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.